everyone's complaining about like the gender swap of Sektor and Cyrax. But the way I look at it is like now I wouldn't mind if like Sektor like farted in my mouth. Whereas like before on the past games, that was never something I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So I see it as like an overall positive. Oh, I haven't really been playing Beefy, but when I start playing again, before Chaos Reigns anyways, I'll probably play Baraka and Takeda. And of course with the DLC, I'll play the DLC characters.
All right, welcome everyone to the latest edition of the Kombat Cast. It's been a little bit since we've been here.
A little bit.
But we are here to talk more about some of the new characters coming. Going to talk about Chaos Reigns.
Robots rule.
Before we do that, I am Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community managers here at NetherRealm Studios.
I am Derek Kurtzak, one of the designers here at NetherRealm Studios.
Stephanie Brownback, QA lead here at NetherRealm. And technically, in Liu Kang's new era, they're not robots, although I agree in spirit that robots do rule.
Robots just rule in general.
Fair.
That's true.
Unless they take us over, then they do not rule.
I'm fine with it.
Thank you for the lore there. We need that. Mm-hmm. Now, before we get started, a lot of you have already seen it, but if you haven't,
there's at least 3 people that have it.
Mm-hmm. If you haven't, let's take a look one more time at the Sektor trailer.
Yo, Rose, what's good? What's good? Yo, Hunden, thank you so much for the 24 months, bro.
No man
Appreciate
that beats
you.
off the cartoons is gonna beat me.
What's
no
your name?
man that beats off the cartoons is gonna beat me.
I'll call you anytime you want.
Okay, Johnny. Johnny's got Riz, y'all.
I share his vision for the Lin Kuei. We won't be bound by Liu Kang's limits.
Oh, Honda, I've been good, bro. Hope you've been as well. All right, Havik coming in doing work.
Is your fight over land, resources?
Seems kind of like an overhead low she's got there with the gun.
Future. They and their ilk cling to an anemic past.
Yeah, I like the music and the stages in these trailers.
The Empress's mercy. Once said, her mind doesn't change.
Oh yeah, her
We are not
fatality's
fighting
awesome,
for her
Kaiman.
mercy. We are fighting for our lives.
Man, Havik's beating Liu Kang's ass.
There will be anarchy.
Hell yeah. No. Bihan, no.
Do not doubt Sektor's longing for Sub-Zero's
She
safe
loves
return.
Sub-Zero.
We seek chaos. You defend order.
Man, she looks strong. She's got so much shit. Projectiles, air stuff, combos, good looking strings.
Bihan, can you hear me? Our goal is unchanged.
All right, here we go. This fatal's sick.
Okay.
Speechless. You're just speechless.
Both of the first trailers have been really amazing. Just the way you see the characters evolve into, like, you still see things you remember, but it's evolved. Well, so Stephanie, of this trailer, what is your favorite?
Definitely Sektor's rocket launcher and the rocket launcher moves. I love that, originally in MK3, Robot Sektor would shoot everything out of his chest compactor, and now she is
A little more
wearing
grounded.
suit, and she has just a giant rocket launcher that she can shoot. And I love the VFX, the smoke trail, the sound effects. It's very, very satisfying to shoot that thing.
Yep.
I was a fan of the fatality going up into space, and you see all the bloop, 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 on like the helmets. I think it's pretty cool. And then you come back down, they're frozen. I like it. I like it. It's a fun way to die.
It's pretty overkill.
It's a fun way to die.
I love a lot of just the aerial stuff, the bombing up into the air, and then the sending missiles down. It's just like a full-on barrage at all times, and I think that's really cool to see. And again, the effects, nailed it. Really feel good about those. They look awesome, and it feels like you're just constantly under pressure by this.
It definitely looks like you're constantly
machine.
under pressure.
Yeah. So that would be Sektor. Now we will be getting to Sektor to show you how she plays in a little bit. But before then, I do want to get onto a few things. Over the next couple streams, we're going to be talking about some things coming up in the Chaos Reigns, which comes September 24th. Ooh. Very exciting. There have been a lot of people asking about Havik.
What?
Really?
And
Havik?
And Chaos Reigns?
Yeah, right. And is Havik going to get any changes, any buffs, anything like that? Well, as a Havik main, I have good news for you. Havik has some stuff coming, and to show you, we have a brief video we'd like to show, and then we'll come back and explain what you saw.
Whoa, Havik buffs? What's the buff? Oh my god, he can parry with... Whoa, wait, what? Instant air boot? Oh my god, new string? Whoa, that was crazy.
Now, this might be something you want to go back and watch again to see what had happened, but there are a couple things in that video which, if you know Havik, or if you've played against Havik, you know are very different. For instance, in the match, Liu Kang uses his Towards 434, which has a big gap. Now, Havik's arm flail is now faster, and the armor starts up quicker, so it actually can get through that.
Whoa,
So
his armor's good now, or at least better.
Havik players. It gives you, it just gives you enough time. It's fast enough to punish, which is nice. He also has a new move in the air you might have seen. It's kind of a stretchy kick. If you use meter on that, it actually
go Havik leg.
Right. If you use meter on that,
No man that beats off the cartoons is
ground bounce.
Yo, McGibbs, thank you for the sub. 36 months or 38 months ago.
More bounce for your back.
There
Right,
you go.
and get some more combos out. He also has a new move, which is a low launcher.
Yeah, this one, I really love the animation that he's breaking his own knees to get down that low and scoop you up.
Right, so some more
It's the easier way to do it.
Yeah.
more combo potential again. And then finally, his Jump 2-4 has a different reaction, so you can do just more combos. It used to, I believe, you used to push you back further. Now you're able to do more combos right there in the middle. So that's another thing Havik got. So I'm sure you're going to want to go back and watch that. But as Havik fans, I'm sure you're going to enjoy those changes. Really going to change up how Havik plays. Now, there is a lot of other stuff coming for other characters, and we'll try to get to some of that in future streams. But today we're also going to talk about some Kameo.
Ooh.
We have a lot of Kameo changes coming.
We do. Some exciting ones.
A lot
Some
of
have been
changes.
seen in some of the trailers and some of the teases. But first, we're going to start out with Sub-Zero. So let's take a look at that video.
Whoa, ice parry. It's like Unbreakable from MKX. Whoa. Hold on, what? Hold on, I'm going to need to see that again.
Oh, Kameo Sub-Zero has a parry now.
That was chilly. That was
Okay,
chilly.
very good. Very good.
Thank you.
Love parries in any game. So you'll notice in the video, when they could have poked, they used the parry,
Right.
which freezes them, and you can also combo after that. Now, a lot of savvy players might start knowing you're going to parry and wait.
And then what are you going to do?
Well, then you can just throw the clone at them.
You can throw an ice clone?
You can throw the ice clone at advantage, too. So there's just some new stuff to bring into the Sub-Zero.
Who doesn't love throwing the ice clone?
Right, and, Havik, a lot of people use Havik and Sub-Zero. So this is, two things that work well together as well. We also got one more to show today, one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat history. Jax has a new move that I think is pretty awesome.
It's a new move, but it's also an old move.
Right, a new move for this game, but he's used
But
it
a
for
classic,
years.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that video.
Damn, he grabs her Kameo for a long-ass time.
Classic gotcha grab.
Yep.
One of the best moves ever. So what you can do with this is if you are playing somebody and they keep using a similar sequence with their Kameo, You can call Gotcha Grab out.
He's going to get you.
He'll get you.
He's going to get you.
He will punch the other Kameo. He has 2 hits of armor, so you can stop their Kameo in their tracks like that.
He doesn't mess around.
He doesn't.
He doesn't mess
really
around.
doesn't. So it's just another thing that's added to Jax's arsenal to help. And I really enjoy it because I like things that affect other cameos.
Right.
Like seeing cameos interact.
And it's like he has now almost the full spectrum of his classic moves, too, which is cool.
So that'll be fun to use, and I'm sure a lot of people will like, you play your friends all the time, the same thing. They have the same thing that they do, and now you have this little wrench you can throw in.
I'm gonna get you.
And keep in mind, when you're hitting their Kameo, their player's taking damage.
That's right.
So
yeah, if Jax can grab Sinto like that, we're all main in
Jax. A lot of
Jax.
people are here right now.
Me.
Derek. So there are things on the horizon, yeah?
Oh, I wasn't being serious, but yeah, there's always some things on the horizon, bud.
So we have some stuff coming for Invasions that we're going to hold, right?
Yeah, so of course we're going to have a new season. We've got a lot of just fun, quality of life things that we've done to this new season, Season 8. But we're going to wait until the next stream because we've got 2 characters to go through today, right? And I think people really want to see what's up with these condiment characters.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And we do, and there's some fun stuff, like get hyped. There's some really cool stuff we'll be talking about.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, but we don't want to, take away from this.
Fair.
No, Aerosonic, they
Stephanie,
didn't.
Yes.
Let's talk about Cyrax first.
I'm really annoyed. I don't care about these characters. I care about the birthday shout-outs.
I've loved them since day 1 in MK3. These are 2 of my favorite MK characters.
So many hand cramps from that combo with Cyrax.
The Cyrax one? Well, the secret is you just hold back and hit high punch and high kick together and it'll come out.
That is cheating.
Some weird old guy at the arcade showed me that.
I just always... So painful.
So tell me, when it comes to Cyrax, what type of player will gravitate towards the character?
Well, here's how I've always looked at it for like 30 years, for both of them. You have Cyrax is kind of the tricky trap.
Yo, much love, Mike.
Character with the bombs. Even back in '95, you had like the different kind of bombs, the anti-air grab and stuff like that. She kind of forces movement, tries to make the person struggle to get in, and then you hit him with the net, and kind of the setup character, kind of a thinking player's character.
Right.
And in the opposite end of the spectrum, you have Sektor, who's like, yeah, that's cool. I shoot a homing rocket.
Yeah, rockets, punch.
Yeah,
rocket,
straightforward and all
punch.
that.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's something that we carried on to this. And that's not to say Sektor doesn't have her own share of tricky stuff, but I think Cyrax is going to be a character for really, really creative players, and Sektor is going to be a more straightforward character. And I think it's awesome. They have like the stuff you'd expect from MK9, and then a bunch of new stuff. They both have new mobility options with new technology they didn't have before, and it's very, very cool.
When's Motor Combat? That's what I'm saying, Hando. We need some game modes like that.
Like, well, what are the key moves that make these characters these characters? Put in some spice.
And salt and pepper.
And some salt and pepper. And some
ketchup and mustard.
And then blend it all together, and we have a new take on these classic characters.
All right. Do we want to take a look at Cyrax?
Let's check her out.
Ooh.
All right. So one of the new things she has is on her feet, she has these like jet booster things. You can see in a lot of her normal attacks. They allow her to do a wall jump, which is really neat.
Whoa.
And she uses them in a lot of her normals. But she
That's
also
like that
has
one
the
Street
guys
Fighter
with
character, was it Vega?
The buzzsaws from like MK9.
Oh my god, look at that jump punch.
Speaking of MK9, I think one of the coolest normals she has is a command grab. She switches places
Okay.
or goes into an attack. And you could like set a bomb and then it can blow up into them. This was one of her strongest moves in MK9. And this is a true command grab. You know, like if they're crouch blocking, it will actually hit them and all that. So that can be super deadly.
The spin into the
Ooh, that jump kick looks broke.
Absolutely love it.
She also has this cool move from Deadly Alliance. And this has a mechanic where you can hold it down, charge it up, and you can cancel it. So you can do fun stuff like your grabs, let it go, fake it out, do the quick version. And she has these cool step kicks. And this ends in kind of a ragdoll style move.
And when you were saying like tricky, that's the sort of thing, that spin out into a
Exactly.
throw, like all these sort of
You got options from it, yeah.
Her standing high kick is another spinning move, which she can hold it down or cancel it. Or she can do it.
Also, y'all, let me know if the
That's
chat
part of
placement's
robot
good on the
suit,
screen.
so you don't get dizzy.
Science.
And then this normal attack, which is definitely my favorite, because I think the bomb part is very, very funny.
Cool.
And that
So-
bomb part was that was normal.
It is, yeah. So let's go into her special moves. First off, you have to have it. It's been one of the most classic Cyrax moves is your bomb toss. Close, medium, far. A subtle detail I like is the animation actually changes depending on how she's throwing it. Like you can see.
Are they lows?
The toss is just an overhead toss. Now, something new, the EX version will actually track the opponent.
Yo, let's get ominous.
And then have a helicopter pop up for even better combos. So if the opponent's trying to run away, it'll actually follow them.
That's awesome. I'm gonna get ya.
Then she has a new take on the teleport. This time, it's kind of reminiscent of the human Cyrax teleport from MK9, but she leaves a bomb. So she'll teleport behind, leave a bomb. You can see it on the floor there. Or she can choose to do one that has faster recovery that doesn't leave a bomb. Or you can do an EX version that instead of teleporting, she kind of goes back or forth in like kind of a dash kind of thing. If you do it from full screen, she won't go in front of them. But if you're a little bit closer, she will be behind them.
More
so you can kind
tricks.
of mix it up, exactly. And a fun little thing about all of her bomb attacks, if you hold the 4 button down, the bomb will be a fake out dud.
Oh, gotcha.
So you can do that with all of her bomb attacks, which is a fun little thing. You
Little
can,
mind tricks. Little mind tricks.
put out a fake bomb. and
Mind
actually have a
tricks.
Cameo and the opponent's like.
I fucking
trying to
love
tap
mind
out of
tricks.
it. Now another one of the moves is this spinny spin kick, which the EX version has armor and a dive kick ender.
Ooh.
Okay, that's her armored
And there's
move.
an air version that will capture them in the air, and if the EX, she throws the net.
Oh, that's cool.
And speaking of the net, one more special move to show.
Yo, let's get vengeance.
The classic net is now this like foam goo that will trap them in place, and you get your free combo. But the EX version is similar to the classic net, but with rocket boosters that will push them super far. So you'll see full screen it pushes them far, but you're not going to combo. But if you're close to the wall, you still
Pins
do
them.
get the capture state.
That's awesome.
So it kind of depends on like
Yo,
your
appreciate
state
you being here,
control,
Deke.
where you're at, whether or not you're going to get a combo.
So that's, just like we've talked about, the upgrading of what was from the past to the future.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I think it's really, really cool to take a lot of the moves, what was famous about her in the past games, and what can we do that's new?
But not forgetting the net as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
also
Cyrax
not-
looks
not
like
being
she's gonna
friendly.
take some like game
There
planning
we go.
in like
Yeah, a lot of
lab
great
and
nods to the classic. Very cool.
So, you want to finish this out with her X-ray?
Let's see it.
yeah, they're showing Sector after this. I feel like Sector is gonna be more like obviously like clearly strong. Cyrax might be really good though. Gonna take like some lab work.
Cyrax, super cool. Fun bomb setups, fun
Yep.
tricks to play.
Lots of trickery.
And some real good mobility.
I also really liked during the fatal blow into where like the bomb rolls down and she's all flashy about it. I think that's super cool.
Hype.
Hype.
What
What do we got next?
I think we're going to now move right into talking about how Sector plays.
Ooh.
All right, so let's go into Sector. So Sector also has a bunch of high-tech stuff, a bunch of gadgets. Let's go into normals first. I think one of her cooler normals is her standing 2 is like this double fist rocket punch, but you can charge it up.
Ooh.
And then it gets knocked down and you get a lot more damage. But the cool thing is she can actually keep the charge by canceling it. And now you'll see her fists still have the glow and she can go straight to the powered up version. There's also a special move I'll show later that can allow you to charge it.
Spoilers.
One of her best normals is forward 2, 1, 2, which is like this advancing mid that pops up.
Everybody loves combos. Oh.
It's like a combo starter. She also has this big swingy overhead with her rocket launcher. And complement it a low with her rocket boots. She has a really cool forward 3-4. Goes into the air.
Oh, they showed Cyrax
Yeah,
Glorious.
you can see like her rocket boosters are used in all her moves and
Yeah.
all that. I love the effects.
Some of my favorite, like that, the finish of that move, I love I love crumples like that.
Yes.
One of my favorite reactions in the game.
And I love this new take on the MK3 throw.
Ooh.
One of the coolest throws in the game. Let's go over her special moves. First, we can start like Cyrax. She has a new mobility tool, which is these rocket boosters, which allow her to do an air dash.
Cool.
And she can do normal attacks from it. She can do some moves. She can double it. A really cool way to get around. So you'll see she can get around in the air. The opponent's going to have a hard time because of her zoning tools. She can shoot her rocket. If you EX it, it actually catches them on fire and does a little damage over time.
Effects look amazing.
She has a jumping rocket. If you EX this one, she can actually decide when the rocket will go off. Like you can do it early, or you can hold it.
Yo, Brazzy, what's good, bro?
Halfway through, let it go when it hits the ground, etc. And then she has this awesome one, probably my favorite move, the Sidewinder. And if you EX it, you get the absolute classic MK3. Targeting rocket. I love when fans used to call it dumb rocket and smart rocket.
I love the targeting application too on the character. That's really cool.
Oh, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
And then one more rocket move, her anti-air rockets, which are also combo starter. Then let's go into her flamethrower. It wouldn't be Sektor without a flamethrower. Regular version, this double hit, really good range. EX version, she can hold it down, cancel the second hit, and this has armor.
Oh.
She also has
Yeah, that's a
blast
fast
shield,
armored move.
where she clamps her feet on the ground, puts out this. This absorbs projectiles.
Sektor
and
looks
has
strong.
some
What the heck?
really fun follow-ups. So, the regular version, when she absorbs a projectile, she can quickly input one of her rocket moves.
So it's almost like she's sending something right back.
Exactly. Now the EX version, she can actually do any of her special moves. I did not mean to do her X-ray. You can do her teleport, which I'm going to cover in a second. And one other cool thing about this move is absorbing a projectile successfully gives you a charge of her standing too.
That is a lot.
And then she also has the teleport, which I just said we talk about. She goes up, then she comes down. It's a combo starter. It's kind of a new take on the classic uppercut. And if you EX it, it's even more similar. It actually starts off with the punch.
Right. She is all over.
Got a lot of combo
Yeah,
potential.
So, you can see she's a character who
Combo
is
potential,
going to
projectiles,
absolutely
leaps.
dominate the air. She
Fast
can be in
mid,
the air, but she's gonna stop
fast
you from
armor.
being in the air. So you're going to have to play the ground game. And then she has awesome range, awesome anti-zoning.
And just some interesting tricks too with the shield. Like, that's
Exactly,
really neat
yeah.
because your opponent's gonna have to decide if they see you use meter on that. What are you doing? Like, what's your next
Yeah.
move?
Yeah, and obviously you try to zone her to stop her zoning, and she can start absorbing your projectiles and then have her standing too, ready to go. So now we'll go into her X-ray.
Sure.
We teased it before, and now we can actually do it.
Wait, is that Fatal full screen? Because when 16-bit did it full screen, it looked like it was going to hit.
All right. So Cyrax and Sektor, there they are.
There they are. It's very exciting. Sektor would definitely be probably my top 5 or so favorite MK characters. So I'm pretty stoked for this.
Didn't know that.
I can't wait for people to see Chaos Reigns, their role in this story. It's very, very different. It is the new era, but there are some aspects that sometimes time refuses to change. Like Sektor is very much all in on the Liu Kang or the Lin Kuei. And
Yeah,
the
pretty much
Cybernetic
glorious.
process.
And they're going to do
Cyrax
birthday
has
shout-outs, which is what we're here for.
No spoilers.
You'll have to see, and then of course, Noob Saibot is going to be awesome.
So we will be having another stream soon. No date yet. We'll be talking about Noob Saibot and some other stuff.
Yep.
And definitely some other character things that are coming.
And in general, like just Chaos Reign up.
Yeah, Zach, normally like
Sure,
45
sure.
minutes.
So we'll let you know when we know when that's going to be. But until then, I think that's it for us today.
If you haven't pre-ordered yet, be sure you pre-order so you can get the exclusive skins.
Absolutely.
Really cool skins.
Absolutely. We do, though, after we sign off, as usual, there will be a Sektor fight against Tanya that QA put together.
Oh.
So with that, thank you both again for always being here. It's always a great time.
It's always fun.
Thank you all for joining us, and we will see you next time on the Kombat Cast.
When do the skins come out? On release day, I think. Okay, here we go. Why isn't it Sektor versus Cyrax, though?
You've created more mechanized monstrosities?
Many. And I can't wait to unleash them.
Can't believe there are no birthday shoutouts. I'm fucking pissed. Man, NRS can't give us Warrior Shrine. They can't give us birthday shoutouts. Like, what are they even good for at this point? Look at this stage, though. This stage is looking awesome. It's giving me, like, Shaolin Monk vibes. Okay, okay. Little low poke. Why did Tanya glow right there? Ooh, look at that combo, okay. Nice grab. Ooh, okay. EX rocket. Ooh, her down one looks pretty good. Tanya getting anything new? Not sure. Ooh, that should be the round for Tanya, okay. These showcase matches are like always so scripted. Like the character they're trying to show loses a round and then they win the next 2 rounds.
Round 2, fight.
Imagine like the Tanya QA is just like, nah, I'm not losing. I'm showing my skills today. What the heck? Nice, that advancing mid's so good. Ooh, the combo at the ice wall, okay. Man, those rockets are looking good. Oh my god, the ice clone. Okay, okay. Ooh, the rockets.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, birthday shoutouts would have been way better, but this is cool. Okay, stand 4, teleport. Ooh, the drop. Nice, no confirm. Oh my god, the read. The ice bomb now, what's the setup? Oh my god, the read. You gonna see a brutal? Oh my god, that was cool.
Nothing can stop me.
Did she catch her head on the way back?
Sektor